All right, let's see where we're going. Okay, hey everybody, hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Normally, you guys know I'd be streaming a little bit later, but it turns out that today altcoins are popping off. I guess we've been talking about this ever since I come back from the flooding in my house, and now we're starting to see some nice solid gains, some more than others. So we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff here. First of all, probably best just to talk about Bitcoin. A couple days we were talking about consolidation, things like that, what Bitcoin needs to do, and basically just which way it's headed. I thought we were going to go a little bit higher. So far, we've gone higher, but not necessarily that breakout that we're looking for. The breakout that might make Bitcoin go up towards $45,000, $46,000. If we can get a breakout like that, it's definitely going to move altcoins even more. But the real focus of today's video is not going to be so much on Bitcoin. It's going to be much more on altcoins here, because I think that's the way that we probably should be going, right? A lot of money to be made here today. I'm going to give you guys a couple ideas of what I'm looking at, what we've already talked about in the past, and then if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to let loose here. Big winners today. I know we talked about Bonk yesterday. ADA is still doing very well. Actually, look at this. I told you guys about this a few days ago, but it seems that it's finally made its move here. We broke above the 85 we were talking about yesterday, and here we are at 90 cents. I should probably scale out some of this. I know we talked about the big day yesterday because, how do I talk about this? Okay, so normally you wait for the green MACD signal here. I kind of preemptively buyed because of the stochastic. Plus, we were still looking at an opportunity where we were going to dip and rip just because of where Bitcoin was going, because it was consolidating a little bit more here. But overall, you guys can see on the 15-minute chart, MACD, or 15-minute chart, Matic has definitely been taking a surge back. I'm going to move the MACD back down a little bit. I'm getting close to taking some profits here again. My first profit was at 85 cents, and then after that, I was just going to kind of eyeball it, but since we're at 90 cents, I think it's probably time for me to take a little bit more of a profit. And hey, GT, happy to see you back, man. Same with you, Bobby. The next one over here is Bonk. Bonk has slowed down a little bit on the 15-minute charts, but that's just because if you go over here to the 4-hour chart, you'll see this thing has been surging continuously. It gives up like 20 to 30% in like a single hour or two, and then it just kind of jolts back up, and it makes a lot of money for the people that jump in during those times. For example, from the high over here to the low, it dropped down 20% before eventually popping back up from that low, back up around 50%. So Bonk is kind of a very high risk trade. There's a lot of FOMO going on here. Pretty much it's hot potato. You're making money until you're not. So in order to just help yourself out, like always, just have a little bit of a stop loss there. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm holding, it's like an old cigar case, but I love holding it in my hand for some reason. What was the other one here we were talking about the other day? Solana, there we go. Solana is consolidating. It looks like it wants to go up a little bit higher here. I'm basically watching. Break of structure is happening now. I want to see tomorrow Solana have another big pump up past $80. Before I back up a little bit, we're getting close to resistance levels for Solana, so I'm like, we'll see. But even the resistance right here is at $100, so I think we should easily be able to get up to at least 80. Now, the play I'm going in on right now is Ape Token. This is one of those things where we'll be talking about it, a little bit later on, but when I go through my list and I kind of see what hasn't popped up as much as I would like to, Ape Token seems to be on that list. If I can just find it right here very fast, or is it here somewhere? Oh. Let's see, ape. My eyes are hurting looking for ape right now. Oh God, okay. Actually, better yet to just do this. Okay, whatever. It hasn't moved up so much compared to a lot of other tokens, therefore I'm buying it, especially since it's up against the moving averages here. You see the golden crosses that are going to be coming over the next week. Ape Token is something I've latched onto with $1,000 long, I think with a 20x leverage play. I'm going to wait and see how it goes. I might double down on it, so it's definitely a smaller position for now. I bought it on Fairdesk so I could show it to you here. If we go over here to the daily chart, it's only up like $200 right now. Or, it's a 50x leverage play. No, it's 30x leverage play. Sorry, I was looking at the 50x cross and I was like, I did not make that a 50x cross. It's up $200. It's kind of swinging between 200 and 220 right now. It may go negative before it goes even higher. I expect it to kind of just break out from here, but you can see we're on the verge of a breakout structure. That breakout structure would give me a lot more hope that we're going to be going up. Oh, that's Bitcoin. Ape token, same concept though. Oh no, we've already actually done the breakup structure right here, and it has gone up a little bit higher. That's why I bought it in the first place. But yeah, so I'm hoping that Ape token continue to go higher, but it's only up $203.42 right now. I'll keep you guys updated on it, but right now, I just want to see this thing blast off. Weekly chart, this thing has a lot of upside, and by upside, I mean it can go all the way up here to the top of this resistance level around 250. And that would be a great play for some money that I probably will need if this insurance company takes too much longer to freaking give me money for this flood stuff that I have behind me. But overall, that's my big next play I'm hoping for. Matic, I'm still going to let it run. I know I told you guys about this a few days ago, but usually I'll tell you guys about it. Nothing happens, and then all of a sudden it pops like a day after or 2 days after. And then everybody's like, can I buy it now? Usually, I don't recommend buying stuff like Matic right now. Maybe if it consolidates, maybe on the 15-minute chart or something like that. So maybe if we, hold on for another half an hour or so, 45 minutes, maybe. But usually those stop losses are going to be a little bit tighter. It's going to be not as much fun because you're really just stressing and you're not really enjoying the ride. Ape token is something where I think you could buy and enjoy the ride. Although, nothing's 100% perfect here. And hey, the goober, Milady is pumping like crazy. I don't even know what the ticker is from Milady. Let's see. What's up? Oh, no. Might as well just hide that guy then. Let's see right here. And hey, Booger up. Oh, normally I'm not streaming this early because nobody ever shows up this early, I think. There's like, as far as I know, my audience is definitely a late night audience. I was just talking to Tom, Tom Crown. His audience is much more of a daytime audience. Sorry, Loki's over here. Loki, you can say hi. He wants to play, but he only wants to play when I'm busy. He brought his favorite toy over. It's a little... He's not letting me have it. Loki, let go. Don't bite. Hey, thank you. Tear my shoulder off. This little Nerf ball thing, a Zeus fitness ball, whatever it is. Well, I bought it at Costco, but it's his like favorite little toy. Yum. I don't know why. Probably because he can just be like straight up violent with the toy. He'll rip it, he'll shred it, or try to and it just gets all of his munchies out of the way when he wants to bite on something because he's super excited. Some of the other tokens that are kind of popping off right now, are AVAX, still popping off quite a bit. Again, you're looking for a lot of these breakup structures here. I would do this breakup structure over this one, but still, you get the point. The only thing with some of these current altcoins, which is why we're going to be focusing on what to be buying today or looking for some opportunities here, is when I follow a lot of my oscillators, usually I'm going from oversold territory to overbought territory, and I'm not trading too much in the middle zones there. Well, because everything's been tearing the bears apart the last few weeks, a lot of those oscillators are already at overbought territory, but they continue to go higher and higher and higher, so those oscillators aren't giving us as much gas. What I'm looking for today is not this one, not this one. Let's see. Market cap. We're going to be going over some of those smaller market cap coins. Under 500 million seems to be a good place to go. You guys can definitely go above that if you want to. I mean, for heaven's sakes, Bitcoin's now, 863 billion. AVAX is 10 billion. Looks like you got to be at least 10 billion to get into the top 10 crowd here. And heck, actually, Dogecoin's almost, a little over 14 billion, I would say. So let me go over here very fast. Let me start looking for some stuff. Filter. 500 million. And then for price, we'll do something different today, just because we're looking for more day trades or a couple, trades for maybe 2 to 3 days max. We won't go for under a penny. We'll go for something like up to $10. Anything above that, you can always go to $100, $1,000, whatever. I like to just filter it down a little bit more. Usually, I feel like if there's a coin that's under $10 or under a penny, people are very happy to load up on that token if they feel like they're getting a certain number of them. Like I can afford thousands of this token, tens of thousands of this token, millions of this token, so they can always equate it to a dollar, a penny, anything. So if I have 5 bajillion Pepe tokens and it gets to $1, oh my god, I'm a bajillionaire. That type of concept, but it works on day trading as well because they just assume in the back of their head that it's going to hit $1, even when it's very, very far away from it. Now, As I'm looking at this list of the last 24 hours, I mean, Nexo seems to be one that's still grinding. This looks like it's just grinding, though, and it's waiting for a breakout. So we might actually try this one out here very quickly. Oh, it already had the breakout. Yeah, day chart. Okay. Not something I'd be hopping into right now since it's at this level of resistance. But maybe on a 15-minute chart or something like that, you guys could be looking for something more of a day trade. You saw the change of character here, change of character there. Yeah, you could be buying this for more of a day trade. Swing trade, it gets me a little bit more iffy. Let's go over to the 2-hour chart. Yeah, these breakouts, these smaller breakouts are what I'm looking for here. We're on the verge of one, but we haven't had it yet, if that makes sense. So you could probably preemptively buy this, but I'll add it onto a watch list. Specifically for today's video, I made a new watch list here, which is what did I actually call it? Altcoins that haven't popped yet. Yeah, coins that haven't popped yet. Yeah, so we're going to be watching that kind of closely here. Oh, snap. I hate this. Yeah, I know. I have to do that filter thing all over again. I need to right click everything here. But it shouldn't be too much of a hassle. 10, apply filter, market cap. There we go. All right. Well, let me see what you guys are talking about. And hey, hold my beer. When Bitcoin reaches 50K, Mark, where do you think Doge will be? That's kind of hard to say because Dogecoin usually has these these slow grinds and maybe a pop every now and again. I would say you can probably see Dogecoin back up towards 20 cents, or at least pushing it there. That's what the peak will probably be. If there's some news around Dogecoin, I guess you might see it go up to maybe 24, 25 cents. But usually I pretty much do a little bit of a discount on it, just like whatever I think it is, lower it down a little bit. So probably around 20 cents is probably a fair guess. I would scale out around there if that's your next big level of resistance, or around there. Or if you're buying now, that'd be a good level of resistance. To me, though, you got to have a stop loss because this whole gravy train is going to end eventually. It's going to be a pretty big dip. And then we're going to have to figure out what happens next. But as long as we're kind of wondering what's going on with these Bitcoin ETFs and things like that, the Bitcoin should have enough resilience to at least stay stable. If there was a rejection or some really bad news, that's really what's going to kill Bitcoin. I don't think it'll be a natural move just because every single time we have these drop downs, like we were talking about like a month ago, Bitcoin keeps on getting bought and back up. So as long as that occurs, I'm just going to keep on going long and waiting for new opportunities. But as far as Bitcoin 50, Dogecoin what? Dogecoin probably around 20 cents here. Dogecoin's already pushing 14, 15 cents at this point. Oh, I forgot I don't have the market cap set up for that. But yeah, probably around 20 cents. Definitely, Jesus, probably something worth going on a higher leverage longer for, just because it's been pretty nice and stable so far. I got myself a pitcher of water just in case this takes a long time today. And for whatever reason, this thing has been a godsend because I've just been drinking a shit ton of water lately. Okay. That was refreshing. Alright. Let me go back over here very fast. Hey, Ellen, I'm happy to see you back as always, my man. Here in the UK, hey, thanks, man. I know, I normally stream so late that the UK crowd doesn't get an opportunity, or I have to stream so late that the UK group isn't waking up. Take a look at shipping. I built up a bag. Everything it's gonna pop off. It don't. Just curious what you think. No, I get you, man. It can definitely be hard. Try the oscillator method on the daily chart or the weekly charts. Sometimes it can be in help, especially if you're looking at stuff that's still back here where the oscillators are oversold. Although I think my stochastic is the 2155 settings, not the normal ones. Yeah, so mine has a much different lag. So it's when it pops, it kind of pops, if that makes sense. Although not every time it pops isn't going to have the parabolic moves we're seeing now. That's just kind of Bitcoin leading the way for everything else. SH ping. Okay. So market cap of 10 million. So this is a very small market cap coin. This is something you're just going to wait for a long time here. It's currently down 0.55%. Nothing too crazy today. So, and let's go maybe Coinbase. I mean, so it had a pop a couple months ago, looks like. Weekly chart still looking, I would say the stochastic's looking a little bit better right now. You might see this pop back up towards close to 5.5 to 6.5 cents, I would say, kind of around this order block. That doesn't look too bad. Right now it's popping up a little bit more. A lot of volatility though, which kind of scares me. I doubt you're holding leverage on this thing, but mostly because I just don't think it's, if it's on Coinbase, probably not. Let me see. Buying sign was way back over here. Well, let me see. So yeah, change of character. Yeah, the MACD crossover way over here. Yeah, so the buying signal for me was right there. And I mean, gosh, it took like, I guess it took 1 day for it to actually pop. But for that grinding move that you would expect after oscillators, it definitely took a little bit more time. One golden cross here, that's good news. I would still say this is something I'd be holding into right now. The only thing is it's such a small market cap token. It's not going to take a lot of money to really pump this thing. Really, it looks like where's the liquidity for this at the moment? So if I go down here to markets, where can I buy it? Yeah, it looks like it's only on Coinbase and Gate.io. I would just hold this eventually until it gets to like a Binance or a KuCoin or something like that. That's when this thing's eventually going to pop. So this is a very long-term hold here. But it looks fine to me, especially in the short term. It still looks like it wants to have a little bit more of a poof, a bump, so to speak. After that, you're really, I mean, you could always scale out, I guess, or sell some and buy back some more if it comes back down. But I mean, it's a $10 million market cap coin. You're just going to be dollar cost averaging. You say you have a bag on it right now. Better just to hold the bag and wait a little bit longer, just because this thing hasn't really been hitting anything yet as far as exchanges. You might try to see and listen to some of their AMAs and stuff and say, hey, we're working on getting on Binance, we're working on getting on KuCoin, just like what we talked about Bonk. This is Bonk on KuCoin. As soon as it got on KuCoin, that's where stuff really started to go strong, even though Bitcoin itself was already kind of grinding at that point. The fact that it was able to get access to that KuCoin money really made a difference. So this is Bonk. Let's go to Bonk in a regular market, Gate.io. And you can see this right here. Oh no, right here I think it was. Right there, boom, everything started to change. Or Tuesday, November 28th. Am I looking at this at different time frames? Oh, maybe. But yeah, basically, once it had some time on KuCoin, you started to see those big moves. That's all I'm looking for. But you could already see it was popping off. But I think it was on a few other exchanges by then. But if it gets access to a larger exchange, you have a much better opportunity. And just watch out for those change of characters and BOSs. Break of structure, sorry. Going back over here, though. You have a change of character. It's not a pretty change of character, but it's there. You have the golden cross right there. That's working out in your favor. You got the crossover over here on the stochastic, which is a good thing. And the MACD, I mean, the MACD's just been green the entire way ever since. Oh, there you go. Okay. Ever since this kind of big pop. So you have been seeing momentum continue to go. So I would still say it's actually an okay one. This isn't giving me vibes like, oh my God, it's $10 million market cap. You should get out because it's, you know, it's just going to go down and down and down. It doesn't look like that. Kind of reminds me of what I'm looking for Ape right now, except for a different market cap. When you see something that's come down so much and it's just at the bottom of that turnaround, I give it a shot. Like zooming out, you can definitely see the case for Ape token going higher. That's why I'm loading into that one. For yours, I would still be holding on to it pretty tightly at this point. Just understanding it's a low market cap. All that liquidity, all that pump is really going to be coming from Gate.io and Coinbase. You know, Gate.io is maybe not the largest one, but it has quite a bit of money. And then if you look at Coinbase, definitely a lot of money sloshing around there. So I think you'll be fine personally. Back over here on the Bitcoin 1 hour chart. There we go. What do I think about Doge? A little bit, but we were talking about earlier, that slow grind that we love right now. Breakout way back over here, buy signal over here, MACD crossover, change the character. Everything was good right here. At this point, continue to hold, enjoy the grind. You had a break of structure, I guess, right here, which was a buying opportunity. I wouldn't have really taken it just because the MACD and everything were already a little bit overbought. Right now, I would not be buying, but I would definitely be having fun. If you're buying for Dogecoin, I should probably say this. I wouldn't be buying for swing trades, but for day trading, yeah, you're looking at some nice moves. Although I have to say the breakout already happened. The breakout already happened, so you're going to be a little bit more cautious. Which one was it? I think it was the 2 hour chart we talked about. Yeah, the 2 hour chart seems to be the best one for day trading Dogecoin right now. I think we talked about this. Oh, yeah, it was late night last night. Buy signal was right here on the MACD, was way back over here with the stochastic. Change of character, we're still green all the way through. So you're already in a really good spot. Only thing that maybe people were worried about is maybe we weren't going to break it above this level of resistance, so they waited until the last 2 hours. But yeah, right now I would still just be looking for things that haven't broken out yet. You can see the breakout that happened right there. Whoosh, and we're going fine. You could actually even say breakout, change of character in the green right here. Change of character right now. I have the color candle set up on one of the Lux Algo ones just to make my life a little bit easier while I'm talking to you guys about these things. Everything was all buy, and if you wanted that final confirmation to buy, as far as like how I trade, it would have been right here. And you know, you would have still made a good money at this pump. I would say most people are probably looking at this breakout here, but for that one, they probably had to look at the hour chart, look at the stochastic and stuff, and it really didn't turn green until right here, and that's before the change of character. So people might not have wanted to take that opportunity either. But yeah, I'd say Dogecoin is fine. Look forward to keep on going up. Let me take off this short-term trend line here, and let me actually pull up the weekly chart. Getting to the top of the order block, we're technically breaking above the 200 weekly moving average. After that, go over here to the daily chart. There's no more moving averages above us. That next level of resistance is really going to start taking us back to the days where Elon bought Twitter, and then, you know, he turned it into X. Elon needs to start talking more about Dogecoin. He hasn't been talking about it as much. A simple tweet will go a long way with Dogecoin right now. And I think that would give us an opportunity, honestly, to go from 10 cents in like a matter of minutes, go to 12 or 13 cents, even though it'll die back down, maybe back down to 12 or 11 cents after hitting 13 cents. You guys better start tweeting at Elon Musk and just start Dogecoin, 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 because as soon as people do that, I think he will do a small tweet. I don't think he'll get on the rhythm of tweeting about it all the time, but I think it'll be good for people to be watching it. But yeah, so far Dogecoin's just fine. It's heading up for that next level of resistance. Would I be buying? Not really for swings, but for day trading, yes. But hopefully Elon Musk can make it worth your while and make it go a little bit higher. But definitely something that's chugging along just fine. That's why I like it. It's just chugging. And hey, Tommy, why does Litecoin perform so bad? Yeah, I've been trying to answer this question for a very long time, and I've owned Litecoin for a very long time, since it was like in the low hundreds. I still own it. I have not sold it. Honestly, I don't know. I could probably, there's a YouTuber out there called Tom Crown. I might ask him about it. I remember he was at the Litecoin conference last year or the year before with, along with BitBoy Crypto. Let me just pull up the chart. It's its own thing, and I really can't comprehend it. So here's the weekly chart. There's the breakdown that happened and the breakdown of that meeting thing. This is like I think it was like the IBM I called it. Is it IBM? IBM? Let's hold on a second here. Yeah, where it hasn't done anything. This is 2012 where it got the highs. It just doesn't do anything. It maybe makes another high every now and again, but it just does squat. There we go. You know, it's at an oversold level. The oscillators say buy. You're looking at it going up higher. Next level of resistance looks to be around $82. Could you trade it? Yes. Will you feel really excited about holding it? Probably not. I think the people that want to trade this are people who have who are professional traders who don't really look for that crazy exciting pop necessarily, but they have multiple monitors that can kind of just keep track of what's going on. And when it hits that price target, they're like, okay, I sold and I made a decent profit, lots of liquidity. Lots of people like to trade it. You know, buy signal over here. The stochastic is buy on the weekly charts. That's good. But those buy signals were like a month ago. It's gone up a little bit since then. Daily charts, stochastic turned green right here. MACD turned green right here. So buy signal was either right here or right here, depending on how you look at it. Most of the time I'd wait for two, so you're probably waiting for right here. It's gone up. Don't get me wrong. You know, even break a structure there. The change of character was there. It's breaking above the 200. I still see it moving up higher over the next few weeks as long as Bitcoin can stay at these levels. But man, it's just kind of, it's not exciting. It's just not exciting. I don't know the actual reason for it. I might even just say, hey, let's ask ChatGPT because, yeah, honestly, I don't know. Just as an update, the ape token thing that I just bought, it's up $255. Only at $55 since we started talking about it here. but I'm hoping that this thing can continue to move higher here. I'm hoping. Okay. ChatGPT 4. We're not going to ask 3.5, but ChatGPT 4. Why does Litecoin perform so badly? It's not really giving me good answers here. Basically, market position, technology advancements is not keeping up with the technology, kind of like an IBM. Regulatory environment, no. Okay. Search Bing for the answer. Oh, I didn't spell that correctly, but that's okay. But yeah, Litecoin, it just definitely, Litecoin definitely just has issues. I don't know if people just don't use it or what's going on. They have big events. Like I said, my friend Tom, he was at their Litecoin conference a few years back, and it seemed to be lively. I was actually in Vegas at the same time. I wasn't there to see Tom though. I was there for a fintech conference. I'm much more of a networker than a speaker. My God, the water is amazing. All right, didn't I just say search Bing? Or maybe it did search Bing, never mind. Yeah. Litecoin's use case has become less clear with the emergence of other altcoins like Dash and Bitcoin Cash, which offer similar or better transaction speeds and privacy features. Maybe that's it. Foundation funding issues. Litecoin Foundation is not self-funding and depends on donations for self-development. This model has proven to be unsustainable, especially as Litecoin is often treated as a speculative asset by investors. So, having hype network, yeah, so they talk about it a little bit, all of it, but I still hold it. I still think it's going to do something in the very long term. But I mean, even though I said that a while ago and it's still just done a whole bunch of nothing. So, Litecoin short term, I'd be trading this personally, having some fun with it, day trading, swing trading, sure. But it's not something that's really going to get you hyped up for whatever reason. So most people just technically, I'm not technically, but they just tend to avoid it because like the buy signals were there. Like we saw buy. We have a break of structure, change of character, MACD crossover, stochastic crossover, everything's screaming buy. You buy when it says buy, or my setup says buy. You made money. Was it like Matic money, what I told you guys just like 2 days ago and then we pop? No, because it's Litecoin. It doesn't do it as much. Like, here. Since then, it's popped up 8%. I consider that to be a great move. I really, really do. It's just that people are looking for something a little bit poppier, so to speak. And Litecoin historically just doesn't go up. So people just don't tend to... That, oh my God, I'm going to become rich when I buy it. That parabolic, that FOMO. Like Litecoin and FOMO don't go together that often. They have... Their clashes a little bit every now and again where you see Litecoin go, whoa, pop up. But you got to look at the weekly chart for that. And then, let me take off the smart money. Whoa, and then crash. Whoa, whoa, crash. That's all it ever does. This was back in 2021, so, bull market stuff. But, it's just, and I don't know. I've just seen a lot of sadness with Litecoin here. It can definitely go higher. I think it will. I think it's fine, but if you're looking for something of a very like a year-long hold, where you're not going to be selling it until like past July of next year, you'd be buying it right now happily. But you're not expecting this thing to go to the thousands of dollars, At the highs, it was at 400. You might expect it to come back up here to 200 or maybe 300 even. If it goes higher than that, you should just be happy, accept your reward. Maybe it'll come up to 700 if you're really, really lucky and with all the institutional money flowing in. But it just feels like, man, this thing has been it's been through a lot. And it used to be one of those tokens that had a very strong market cap. Now, in order to get to Litecoin, now you're going to number 17. Well, not terrible. Year to date, Litecoin is up 10%. Shiba's up 26. Toncoin is up 6. That's not great. Polygon's up 19. Link is up 200. Tron is up 90. Dogecoin's up 40. AVAX is up 171. ADA is up 121. So even Solana had a really bad last year, so we're gonna leave that aside. But you know, maybe it's better than BNB, but BNB is going through some lawsuit stuff, of course. But yeah, I can never tell you the exact reason. Hopefully ChatGPT can just like illuminate it a little bit. But yikes, it's just a large conundrum, isn't it? Just has not been there over the past few years to really get people excited. Oh, it looks like Bitcoin's making a move here as well. Again, see, like you can even see the smaller chart. You see the resistance level. You see the breakout. You can consider this to be the change of character or this to be the break of structure. Probably this is the break of structure right there. Oh, can I actually, what if I actually turn this back on? Will that actually show it? Yeah, break of structure right there, yeah. So you got the break of structure, you got the MACD crossover, and you got the stochastic crossover. It would have told you to buy right here, and then you see the surge that comes afterwards. Litecoin doesn't really do that as much, although I will say it still manages to do it, just not to that same degree. So Bitcoin's pumping right now, which is good. This may lead to some altcoins having some nicer moves, which would just be awesome. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to start opening up a couple of shorts on Bonk just to see where that sucker goes. But Bonk, I don't have access to KuCoin anymore because they're not allowed in the United freaking States, so I'll have to find my own way. But it looks like Bitcoin is getting closer to another yearly high, so let's put that resistance up here. Let's go back over to the 5-minute chart. I will add on a little bit of text so you guys know. Nope. Get that damn magnet off of there. Breakout time. There you go. And so we can watch that. I will go over here to this and I'll turn off the color candles so it looks a little bit more natural for us. I don't think we have to really follow the candle color if I tell you guys what the change of characters are and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Litecoin, it's just something weird, dude. It's just freaking weird. And then Marcus, I agree. It's a hard thing to time when it comes to Dogecoin. And then usually after it pops, I usually sell off a chunk of it and I buy it back down because Dogecoin pops and it kind of grinds down. And that's my time to load back up. And then you just kind of wait until it pops up a higher again. But Dogecoin is definitely something I'd be day trading and swing trading, not just day trading like I've been doing with a lot of other tokens lately. See, and hey guys, I don't think it's too late to get into Dogecoin at 10 cents. I'd just say you're more likely to be doing more day trading until Dogecoin has a little bit more consolidation, then looking to pop up. Like for Dogecoin, I think it's good, but there's going to be better opportunities here for the next few days. Like I just talked about Ape Token, but I mean, even since I bought Ape Token, it's going up a little bit here, but I don't think it's gone crazy. You're basically looking for some of those tokens that haven't gone up so much today or this week in totality. And then they're probably at some level of resistance for whatever reason. It could be a hard level of resistance, like a horizontal line, some pattern breakout. It could be a, what do you want to call them? Moving averages and things like that. So those are the type of tokens I'm looking for. Something that kind of looks a little bit better. So back over here to crypto. Daily chart getting squeezed between the 200 and the 20. I'm hoping for Ape Token to have a really good day. We'll see if it does. I could be looking pretty stupid here tomorrow, but I'm hoping that this thing could have a nice big pop and I'll be there to collect some profits, and maybe I'll share the earnings wins off of it, whatever they may be. And then after that, we talked about Matic, but Matic took a, what are we talking about here? Matic, it was like 3 days since I talked about Matic. Yeah, because I was waiting for the MACD to cross over, and I was like, hey, the MACD looks like it's about to cross over. The stochastic already has. Let's buy some of this. And then, you know, there we had the pop today. So sometimes it's not going to happen immediately. Maybe it takes a couple days or so, but I think there's better plays out there. Dogecoin right now, it's already at 5% for the day. I would still say, yes, you can buy and you can hold for multiple days. I would just be watching it more closely and moving up that stop loss as the price of Dogecoin goes up. And I think that's probably the best way to play this at this point. But if I'm hopping in here for a day trade, you know, that stop loss is really just right down here around 0.0975. Probably not the most crazy stop loss, but, you know, 3%, it's give or take right now. There we go. And pop that. And hey, Trav, happy to see you back, Trav2432. How's it going? It's been a long while. Do you see Bitcoin rejecting at 48K and then retesting 32 range of support? We're at 48 right now. I would probably say 48 to 50K. Right now, what makes it so difficult with Bitcoin and the technicals is you get these overall vibes of resistance and support using all the traditional methods like you're talking about Fibonacci's, MACDs and things like that, oscillators, yada, yada, yada. But if this news drops when it comes to the ETF, we're going to blast through 48,000, probably top off at some weird number like 53, 52, something like that, and then just have a complete crash back down to like the mid to low 40s within like a couple weeks. Which will be like, it'll be funny the way to trade it because you can still make money shorting. But yeah, if we don't have news, it's probably going to be a great consolidation zone at the minimum. I doubt we're just going to go plowing through 48,000 without some legitimate resistance levels there or some legitimate consolidation. So let me pop back up out of here very fast. Weekly. All right. So right now, clearly at a level of resistance. We'll see what happens next. Top of that order block seems to be around 48,000. That also matches up with the Fibonacci level you were just talking about as well. You see the golden cross happening here pretty soon with the 50-week and the 200 weekly moving average. I don't think that's going to have too much of an effect just because we've already popped up so much. But yeah, we're probably going to have a pretty big crash here eventually. I would hope that we're just consolidating around 48,000 though, and not necessarily just getting a full-on rejected. Maybe we spend 2 to 3 weeks testing out that level if it really is going to be a hard nut to crack. After that, we'll have to figure out, but I would not be taking these shorts around there because I've been getting killed every time I take shorts. Like absolutely just annihilated on shorts. So I just kind of stopped trying to do it as much. And hopefully that ends up working out. But yeah, I would say there's a good chance we hit some strong consolidation, strong resistance levels there. When we hit those levels though, I will be watching to make sure a lot of my altcoins are scaled out and I'm not going to be buying as heavily as I am right now. Because right now, as I was telling you guys the last few days, I'm just loading up on altcoins. But altcoins weren't doing shit until just like yesterday. And so now they're starting to move. But now all of a sudden, you're seeing a lot of people just trying to find that way back in there. But again, I haven't been able to talk as much as I've wanted to over the last few days because my house flooded, as you guys know. If I go back over here to, I guess I can open up another page here. There we go. All right. I don't know if I actually have it here. Oh yeah, see the last time I talked about it was like 10 days ago. And 10 days ago, if we're looking at altcoins, I mean, let's be frank, Matic 10 days ago was right here. So it was a low point, but right there. Ethereum 10 days ago was back down here. So, altcoins were kind of in this very boring spot. But that's where I was loading up on them. But I couldn't stream because, again, if you looked at my floor right now, you see how everything is like trash because they had moved everything for the flooding. Yeah, I couldn't stream. I literally just moved my desk back over here the last few days because all of that was like tarped off. They had a big dehumidifier over here, that heaters, fans. It was loud as all hell. Even if I wanted to stream, you guys would not be able to hear me whatsoever. Let's go back over there. Middle display. But yeah, so YouTube doesn't share my my video content all too much. That video telling people about altcoins and is it time to buy altcoins again, it only got like 278 views. Am I mad? No, because I don't really make money off of YouTube, but I wish it would like promote it more so people knew my thoughts, I guess, because a lot of you guys ask me only during the streams and sometimes all the information is in the videos, but YouTube doesn't promote the videos because, if I post that 3-minute video, most of you guys will probably watch it for 1 to 2 minutes. Once you get bored, you move on. That's all YouTubers do it. It's fine. I'm not mad. But when it comes to streaming, it's much easier to watch for a longer period of time. So YouTube will actually promote this video more, especially since I'm live. It'll show, it'll show up for a couple more days. More views will roll in. You guys can watch the stream, get better ideas and stuff like that. But again, it's a weird thing because I like to buy during the boring times. When we're all hyping like this is not when I tend to buy, but I still try to help you guys figure out the best opportunity to buy when the position or the stock or the cryptocurrency is already taking off. It's much more difficult to do it, but you can still make some good money off it. That's why a lot of you guys, I think, trade with leverage, so you guys can make money off of these moves like Ethereum. 15-minute chart, pop up right here. All right. Oh, that breakout wasn't too nice, was it? Yeah. Let's see. The next time you had two signals that said buy, well, I guess it was right here and right there. I mean, I guess that did work out. This one was a buy, but the MACD wasn't a buy, so the buy was right here. Then you had the break, and then I went to, yeah, so things like that, I guess, are probably why I do like streaming, so I can kind of explain that to you. I don't really explain that stuff as much when it comes to those other videos. I'm just like, hey, altcoins looking pretty juicy right now. Bitcoin looks like they want to be consolidating. As Bitcoin consolidates, you're going to see altcoins take their opportunity to climb back up. It's not as easy, or it's not as, maybe it's harder to understand me say that. I would have to say, yeah, probably a little more difficult to understand that. But overall, still in a good spot here. Aave? Do I have Aave up here? I do not. Oh, I have AVAX. It's been in a nice uptrend over the past few weeks. Looks like it's hitting a pretty steady level of resistance, though. I wonder what it is. Let's go back over to the weekly. Oscillators on the weekly chart are still in good standing. I mean, yeah, it hit that price target that I would normally be looking at. Hit it right there, continue to pop up. All right, well, I guess that one's not going to work at the best, so let's go back down here. This song is confusing the heck out of me. There we go. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, and there's the other one that I normally would sell at. Okay. It looks like it's just consolidating. It had a small breakdown, it looks like a few days ago. You see that little trend line that would be right there. I don't see anything crazy with it. It's going to probably break down below the 20-day moving average if it can't get some help here, but 4-hour chart. Trying to hold the 200 the 4-hour chart. You had a buy signal here. I guess it did go up a little bit, but really something's trying to keep this sucker down. I'm surprised on this last 4 hours we had this drop. I'm not entirely sure what the heck happened here from a technical perspective. Probably some market manipulation trying to get this thing to come back down a little bit. But the technicals still say it needs to go up a little bit more on the weekly chart. At this resistance level, though, I'd probably just let it come back down, or it wouldn't be my first thing to be holding right now, or buying, I should say. Holding, I'm actually okay with holding. Buying, it's a little bit more iffy. You look at the MACD here and the stochastic. Those are both bearish now, so I would actually expect this thing to probably come back down towards $93, $94. Maybe have a bounce off the 50 and then try to move higher. Unless, yeah, I'd probably say just be careful. Mostly everything else has more positive oscillators here. I don't want to see this, you know, that's not too much of a divergence. You technically have higher or see lower highs here. You got lower highs here. Stochastic is still okay. But you're just seeing those bearish moves when a lot of other tokens aren't seeing those bearish moves. So I'd be a little bit more cautious. 4-hour, you're starting to get more bearish as well, which is interesting. 2-hour, it's already been bearish since this first drop off there, and maybe even right here, according to the stochastic. 1 hour went bearish, according to this. It's gone down since then, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely not as bullish as some of the other ones I've seen for sure. I would not be trading that one all too much. Maybe day trading a little bit, but swing trading, those bearish oscillators on the daily chart concern me a little bit. 5-minute chart. See if Bitcoin can make this breakout here. Up that. There we go. Okay. Do I think Doge on Mars will pump soon? It kind of pumps whenever it wants to. Doge on Mars, as far as my strategy, it's not so much to just buy off of a breakout, although it can work out. I just hold that sucker and see. It's already up like 5% for the day, so it's kind of matching a lot of other stuff. It's good. If you're looking for something to go parabolic or something like that, you know, it was a few days ago. You had the buy right here. The MACD was good, plus the breakup structure right there. Or the crossover here on the change of character. I don't know if you guys can see the change of character. It's kind of hidden right here. Change of character, bullish crossover here. MACD didn't turn green until here, so you might have bought here, and then you would have been annoyed for a couple of days before it took off. But yeah, I mean, the opportunities were there. Right now, it's kind of your opportunity to just make money and hold on to it. It doesn't look like it's going to do anything parabolic. Just be careful. This thing knows how to crash pretty easily after having some pretty big moves. The last time it's had a really big move seems to be October 16th. Before that, really, October 24th of last year. So it hasn't been looking too good for a while. Weekly oscillators look okay. Monthly chart looks like it could pop all the way back up here to 2727 as the last 4 digits. And that might be okay, but it's going to be like a short-term spike where you're just going to have a price target. Let it hit the price target. Let it sell the position, and then you just move on to something else, or you wait for it to crash back down again. Usually when it comes to tokens like this, though, that have lower market caps, I will do a target price, and I will sell off like 50% of my position, and then let the rest of it ride for a longer period of time. That's usually the easiest way. But since Dogecoin's looking pretty good right now, maybe you'll see a better opportunity for this to pop up in the short term. Oh, there we go. So here. Thanks, Mike. Judo was just recently listed on Coinbase. I swing traded it yesterday. It's been doing all right since it was listed. As soon as it gets access to more money, it always helps out. All altcoins love more money, more people being able to buy it, because then people will buy it. Then they go on social media and they start pumping it up themselves. A lot of times you may see market manipulation around it, but as long as you bought it early, right when it hopped on, you're still happy with it. As long as you're not the one manipulating the price, you can still take the benefits of it. Yeah, that's my personal thoughts. But that's why you want to buy it early. That's why you buy it at a low market cap before it gets all the hype and things like that. And hey, to Wall Street pickers, I no longer have to mess with poor people at the trailer failure park. I'm finally middle class now, so keep it up. The good work, Bitcoin. I've never lived in the trailer park, but I did live in, I guess, inner city ghettos. It is nice when you do move out of the ghetto. I can attest to that. Definitely a different vibe. Less gunshots, less sirens, a little bit more peace and quiet. You can actually like talk with your neighbors a little bit more. Although I guess when I was living in the ghetto, no, I didn't talk with my neighbors at all. They were too sketchy. But I talked with neighbors' kids, like from like blocks away. You know, you ride your bikes for a long time. But yeah, congratulations. It's nice to be out. I noticed more and more Bard and OpenAI is giving out more false info that I can remember. Okay, they are being policed heavily right now. I am kind of like not scared of it, but ChatGPT has been very, I don't want to call it like liberalized, but they don't want to be part of any culture war issues. And if you're going to choose to be part of the culture war, or like if you're going to go down the wrong side, the easiest way to go down is to be too far left and not too far right. Too far right will lose you a lot of institutional money. Being too far left will get you a boycott. But when it comes to things like a Bard or a ChatGPT, remember, their main consumer is not you and me who pays the subscription fees for OpenAI. They're going to more of a executive level. It's a B2B, like a business to business. That's where their money comes in. You even look at a bunch of different companies these days. Even Apple, you know, they're selling us products, but you know, their services company is really taking off here as well. So, you know, it all just depends on what the company is really looking for, but you can definitely see how ChatGPT has been dumbed down in a lot of ways. They're making it more into an assistant, so to speak, and less of wow, look at this source of knowledge that I can learn so much. And, you know, it's not going to be that, I don't think, anymore. I think that's what Gronk is trying to do, but I think Gronk is far, far away from reaching that zenith just because, you know, it's a little bit of a later start. But, like, you know, you go to any stock over here. Let me see. There you go. Skip that song. Oh, sorry. This is a whole different Google account. So if you go over here and look at different companies nowadays, if you look at let's say Alphabet, provide a summary of business model. This is another AI out there. So much AI out there these days. It's so crazy. Oh, yeah. Okay. So there's a whole bunch of stuff here that you guys probably don't need to know about, but you're going to start seeing more and more as the years go on. You're going to see a lot more of the AI taking up a lot of their profits and their revenue, which means they're going to have to fit that certain mold, which Google already does, you know, Microsoft already does. They're just going to have to fit those molds. But like if you go over here, it's like a few years ago, you saw Google search and other revenue. That's the typical thing. It's still growing, but we know it's growing at a faster rate. Google network revenue, YouTube ads revenue. Oh yeah, YouTube. Google other revenue and other bet revenue. Basically, do they have it here? 2012, nothing. Then all of a sudden we hit 2017, Google Cloud revenue. Then we go from 4 to 5 to 8 to 13 to 19 to 26. That's what's growing up a lot right here. You could even see a Google other revenue. I guess they're just not labeling it very specifically, probably because it's AI. That's a freaking lot of stuff here, of course. But yeah, but it's growing a lot. Which is why dollar cost averaging these tech companies is still going to be fine. But my, oh my, it's just getting to be quite a bit to handle here with all these new things coming out. They are just trying to oh, did I get rid of something? Shit, I might have actually messed up my fair disk position. Hold on. And I did mess up my fair disk position. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, let me go back over here to Ape Token. Can I open up another position here? Quantity is too large. Oh shit, okay. There we go. That should do the trick, I guess. Okay, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense. It's just the way we're kind of looking at it right now. Remember when Walmart tweeted about Litecoin partnership from their validated accounts? Oh yeah, what do you call? I don't know. See, it's just so weird. I don't know. Hopefully they can figure something out. Oh, but here we go, guys. We're so close to the breakout. There you go. Change the title of the stream, so if you guys get the stream to re-hop on, it's going to say Bitcoin's about to break out, next altcoins to fly! Exclamation point. Now, I hope Bitcoin can break out here. That'd make my day a little bit easier. There we go. But we are seeing Bitcoin... Why does it do this to me? We are seeing Bitcoin try here. Again, breakup structure, stochastic. MACD said to buy right here on this little red candle. This is a 1 minute chart, so don't use this method on the 1 hour chart. But yeah, GT, it really does suck. I mean, it really does. Charlie Lee need to come back on Litecoin to pump the price. Charlie Lee sold all his Litecoin in 2017. I mean, he was probably right to do so. If you were to allocate money in different spots, you're looking at much better profits. Remember, when I had more money, like in powder, so to speak, out of the market, I was loading up on things last year when everything was crashing and burning. I didn't catch the bottom, but in hindsight, I bought at when they were crashing, not all the way at the bottom, but they've gone up a lot since then. I made my profit. Now I'm actually scaling out of a lot of my stock positions just because I'm like, okay, besides maybe Microsoft and Nvidia, a lot of stuff right now is just really overvalued. The economy is in the stock market's kind of in this weird denial mode right now. So I'm scaling out, but not selling everything. Maybe I should sell a lot more, but I'm trying to follow the market a little bit here because I'm just confused about what's going on in the economy. Don't forget, Litecoin is every Bitcoin ATM and exchanges. Litecoin is good dollars cost average. I mean, I would not put $50 into a week into Litecoin. There's just too many other tokens I think would do much better than Litecoin. Litecoin has like a cap. Like when you look at Litecoin here, and you see what happened over the last few years. This is a monthly chart. You kind of see these highs. Hopefully it breaks out. But I mean, if it goes back up to all-time highs, all you're looking at is like 429%. It screams ick. I don't even know if ick's the right word. It's there. It can make you money. But I'm not expecting anything crazy. Maybe if it breaks out here. Oh, but it did break out there and it didn't do squat. Litecoin. It hurts you so much. But I'm hoping it can do better in the long run. I'm hoping that it can do a turnaround. Heck, I still own Litecoin. So again, I'm hoping it can do better, but I'm just disappointed in it. Definitely. Oh, there's the breakout. Definitely disappointed. So there we go. Bitcoin did break out there. Let's see if we can get that surge here. Might be fun to do a scalp play. Can I do a scalp play here off of this? No, we'll just let it sit. I don't want to have to keep moving these monitors over to different spots. There we go. Okay. But we do have a Bitcoin breakout, which is definitely nice to see. Let's pop up back over here to the 15. There it is. Oh, see, as soon as I get the 5-minute or the 1-minute chart. Oh, and we're surging. 1-minute chart it is. There we go. Let's see if we get hit with another level of resistance or if we can keep climbing back up. So far, we're looking pretty good, though. And the funny thing is, on the minute chart, I just said the buy signal was there, and then you see the little ricochet. This only works in very volatile, nice, bullish environments, or bearish environments if you want to get bearish. The sell signal was right here. It dropped down. There was opportunity to make some money over there as well. And hey, Laughing Lows. Hey, Mike, here in Australia, Cardano is the coin of choice for some reason. Maybe it was just advertised well here. I'm still with Doge. I would say diversify. Both are going to be great holds. And ADA is definitely having a good day today. So far, since yesterday, it's up around 20%. Plus Bitcoin soaring right now. So it's up to 44,680. Another new high. So we're looking at some nice moves here. Let's go back over to the 50-minute chart. Going right through the breakout time. Low consolidation, but hey, this is good. Anything else popping off right now? How's my Matic doing? Matic's still holding around 90 cents. You got AVAX is up 11% for the day. Okay, while Bitcoin's breaking out, let's just take a quick peek here. I want to see if there's any other altcoins that haven't popped yet. So last 24 hours. Oh, BitTorrent's been popping off. I own some BitTorrent. I stopped dollar cost averaging into it a long time ago when they had this like little kerfluffle with the price action, or they added more tokens to the network or whatever. HNT, that pumped up too much the last 30 days. I can understand why it's down. I can understand why that's down. LDO may have another breakout here pretty soon. I can understand why that's down. Leo's dangerous. It's a weird one. Leo's Litecoin, but with a different market cap. CFX maybe, although it had a pop up today. Ah, here's something. Okay. Monero, this might be something worth testing out here if it's by a moving average and some levels of resistance. A lot of other stuff you can see has popped up a lot over the last 30 days, like hundreds of percents. I'm avoiding those for like what I'm trying to tell you guys about, but I still think there's some opportunity here. Even Kava up 14%. This thing could be looking ready to break out. Let me add some of these here. Oh, BGB token. I might look at this one. I don't own too much of it anymore, but I used to own a large amount of it. When I hit 55 cents, I sold off quite a bit of it. But I guess I bought it at 6 cents, so I was happy with the profit. Okay, B. What else we got here? Maker. Oh, no, Maker. Maker's too expensive. All right, let's go back over here. H2. SSV. Went up too high, too high, too high, too high. Everything over here has popped up. Tether Gold may be something if you guys like this but it's over 1,000 bucks. No. Floki may be interesting for some of you guys. I don't really like it all that much. Pax Gold, no. Vulcan Forged, I don't know much about it, but just from what hasn't come up so much, this is something I'd be looking at. SafePal I would look at. Decred hasn't really moved up so much year to date though, but I still think I would give this one a chance to put on the watch list here. Huobi token ads, exchange token, not something that's really worked out too well. Engine coin maybe one, and we'll hop over some more. Oh, audio coin, yeah, this is something I own a lot of audio coin. Hoping it goes really well in the future. All right, but Bitcoin's definitely making a move here, definitely having the breakout. Altcoins aren't really following it so much just because they've already had their big moves, but we're going to see if this consolidation continues here and this higher high to really continue for the rest of the market. See, and hey, Zachar, for Dogecoin, I think it can go up towards 20 cents or so if Bitcoin really keeps this climb up. Reasonably though, 15 cents would be a good level to just start scaling out larger amounts. What I said earlier when we were talking about this is I really hope that people can start tweeting to Elon about Dogecoin. And I feel like if he gets all the Dogecoin mail in his account again or his Twitter feed, he may start tweeting about Dogecoin, and that can really pump it up towards 20 cents. I think 15 cents is reasonable for where we're seeing the rest of the market go, unless it wants to do something really big. Again, Dogecoin isn't really known for that. You can see Dogecoin pop with Bitcoin, but again, you know, breaking above the 200 weekly moving average, just getting back up towards 15 cents. That's another 44% from where we are now. That's kind of like, I feel comfortable with that. 20 cents and stuff, like 100% from where we are now, a little bit extreme. And I even would say like maybe 15 cents is kind of extreme. So you might even see people saying, hey, we'll probably wait for it to go 12 cents, 13 cents, 14, you know, scale a little bit every penny that kind of climbs. For me though, because Bitcoin's kind of getting pretty bullish, I'm more than happy to kind of go a little bit more bullish myself on some of these calls. But 15 cents, 20 cents some people, but 20 cents, 15 cents, excuse me. Oh, and hey, Hero, I'm happy to see you back, man. Doge is man's best friend. Exactly. I want Elon to start tweeting about it more. And hey, Andreas, excuse me. And hey, Tommy Tycoon, or excuse me, Tom Tycoon. I like how you react to all questions and don't ask money like bigger streamers. Well, let me go back over here to the 5. I feel like eventually it might get back to that where I'm not going to necessarily ask for money, but I'll probably only have time to answer questions that for members and stuff like that. But if it's not like that crazy and wild, like where I'm having like tens of thousands or thousands of people in here and I can't keep track of everything, that's when that type of thing comes into play. But I don't know, it's not so much about the money as me just having an organized way of answering questions. When the chat isn't crazy, you know, like there's a whole bunch of spam and stuff, I don't care about answering questions and stuff like that. Like I said, you know, if I want money, I can go to the market. It's right there. Or I guess for you guys, you know, it's all right there. You'll see lots of people do it. I don't know. I have my qualms about it, I guess, because I don't want. You see a lot of streamers that are making money these days. They didn't necessarily come from like poor households. So they kind of were able to become streamers before they actually understood what cryptocurrency was or what's going on with it. They had a lot of money to kind of put up front. Me, I had money, I guess, by the time I started to stream, but I didn't see it as so much of an investment. as just kind of having fun and having a good time. There are a lot of other creators out there who see this as much more of a business than me. Maybe one day I'll see it as more of a business, but the most business aspect you're going to see with me when it comes to charts and stuff is, no, the sponsors over there. And those sponsors don't actually pay me. They just give me free access to their products. So like Whalestream, I can get you guys free options flow data when you guys are asking for it and we're talking about stocks. Whenever we do member streams and stuff like that, if a member wants to say, hey, Michael, can you check the option flow data for this? I'm like, oh yeah, definitely for free. And if you guys wanted to sign up for it for yourself, you guys could always go do that. Because I'm not always available to stream. Opus Clip, every time you guys see one of those shorts from a political person or the hearings or something like that, that's all their AI cutting up pieces of media from the news organizations. And so I use that unlimited wise, and I make tutorials for them. I'm actually going to drop a tutorial in the next few days. I'd appreciate it if you guys watch it. But, I don't know, Lux Algo, I use their software. They don't pay me anything. I do have an affiliate link for them, but they don't just pay me to have their software up there. I use it because it's convenient and it works with a lot of the day trading strategies and the swing trading strategies that I talk with you guys about. So I can be like, change a character, plus break structure, plus MACD, plus stochastic, good to go, buy, boom, and we're making money. And I can show that to you guys over and over and over again, and it makes a good time. You're going to see me, actually, I've done a lot of strategies based off of their indicators as well. I think next week or this weekend, I'm going to actually have another video coming out talking about how to set it up. Although I do have that other tutorial up on YouTube as well for people that really want the dedicated one. It'll be more of a slimmed down one that I'm creating here. But yeah, if I want more money, I don't actually have to ask you guys. I can go over and find a sponsor. And some of the sponsors do pay me. Oh, actually, do I not have the banner for one of the sponsors here? Oxago. Oh yeah, there it is, Fairdesk, yeah. So Fairdesk is the only one that actually pays me to actually talk about them. And I use their products on stream. That's about as much as I talk about it, but I don't say every day like, hey everybody, Michael here, welcome to the stream. Today's stream is sponsored by Fairdesk. Go check them out. They have a $35,000 sign up bonus if you guys deposit so and so much. You can do it if you want to, but like, as long as I'm bringing them enough money where they have profit, I'm pretty sure they're fine with me. They don't really complain to me like, Michael, you need to work harder or something. If they did, I guess I'd probably say sorry, but I don't know. I'm pretty chill guy. I don't need to focus too much on the money side of it. Heck, remember, I'm pretty darn transparent about how much money my YouTube channel makes. Remember, I show you guys this every now and again. The channel has made $1,500 over the last, there you go. Over the last 28 days, which is good until you realize like 500 of that comes from Secret Fish from his donations. And so it's really like I made $1,000 as the normal price. Whenever Secret Fish enters the chat, then you're gonna double up your revenue for the month or something like that. And I use that money that he donates. I will use that for the live streams that I run. Because each of these live streams that I have, the 4 that are 24/7, they cost $50 to run. Plus, then I got to pay for a TradingView subscription for each of them every month. So that's 4 TradingView subscriptions every month. And then on top of that, I have to pay for just the servers and that. And it takes time to maintain them because I got to pay for Pretzel, the music software, for all of them for the month. It's quite a bit. But these things themselves do earn money. So it kind of helps it out along with what Secret Fish is donating. So like if I go back over here, I don't know, this one maybe? Last 28 days. So last 28 days, it's made about $91. That's about almost breaking even, kind of, for how much it costs, not including my time, but it's there. But then, that's 30,000 people that enjoyed the content, watched it, they learned a little bit, they talk with their friends on it, so it's a nice little vibe. I'm trying to build more of a community, it's why I need to focus more on building the Discord. But, when my whole channel was built off of Dogecoin back in the day, when Dogecoin crumbled, so did the Discord. And I really haven't found a way to get it back up and running, but I don't exactly know how Discord communities work as far as like building it together. So maybe I'm just gonna have to start pumping the Discord channel. I think it's all that. That's all I do. Pump the Discord channel and get new people in there, and just start talking about stuff. But I think it's hard to revive a dead Discord channel when there's not many people talking in there, because somebody signs up, they go to there and like, oh, somebody hasn't messaged in like a week. Do I really want to sit here? Oh, I'll just leave. I feel like that's the vibe somebody would get from going into a Discord like that. So tomorrow you'll see me pumping up the Discord quite a bit, and maybe that'll do the trick here. Excuse me. And hey, Kevin is awake. As far as Lux Algo setup ones, yeah, let me know. I have a lot of them. If you guys go over here to YouTube, if you guys really want to support the channel, go over here, type in Smart Money Concepts Lux Algo. My video is number 2 right now, right below Tom's video, actually. Tom's video is more entertainment, but you can learn a little bit here. My video is like step by step by step by step what every single little tool does. Some people need the 33-minute explanations. That's what I like to do. Some people like the base overview of what the indicator is and just not really how to use it, but just the base understanding of it. I'm much more of a tedious guy, but I mean, I gotta end it. I got a video here. 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 I got a lot of smart money and concepts of videos. I got another video here. I got another video here. I got a lot of smart money videos. You know, so feel free to check them out. I also have a lot of playlists, I believe, on my main channel. But if you want a general breakdown of smart money concepts, I would still say this is the best video on YouTube, even though I know it's my own. Everybody else's videos, like Tom's, it's fine. They're not like bad, but they're much more flashy and less substance. And so you see like this, it's more videos in the background stuff. Over here, it's more videos. Where's the other one? This guy has like the most views in his videos right here. But his is more like funny and comedic. Although he steals a lot of his ideas from other people, which kind of drives me nuts. But yeah, depends. But yeah, I got a lot of Lux Algo videos out there, because what I like about Lux Algo primarily, even though they let me use their premium products for free. Besides that, they have a lot of free products too, which I think are great, because from what I talked to Sean, Sean's the head of the company, like, hey, you can make money with the regular products, and once you build trust through those free products, you're like, oh, now I can afford, because I did some good trading using their free products, I can pay for the premium products, and then I can make even more money, and then, you know, Lux Algo makes money because you're paying them, and all that type of stuff works out. But if I go over here to my invite-only indicators, like, I get indicators from Chart Prime, Lux Algo, Sonar Lab, you know, these are all premium indicators that are very difficult to, you got to pay for them, basically. Not difficult to get, but they cost money. You know, but in reality, you'll see me mostly just using Lux Algo stuff, because I think it's the most simple and easiest and the best UI, so I don't have to really struggle to see what I'm looking at. The fact that Lux Algo lets me change the character size, because you guys know when I'm streaming, I'm like at 125 right now. Sometimes I'm at 175, but normally when I'm, you know, streaming and stuff, I'm looking at stuff like this. This is how my normal charts look. I'm kind of zoomed out quite a bit, and then you could put on the color candles. And then what am I looking at here? Oh, I don't know if it's going to turn on anytime soon. Oh, it is already on. Never mind. Change of character. Buy signal was already happening with the MACD. Stochastic turned green over here. So really the buy zone for this one, if you're looking for it, was between here and here. That's what my oscillators told me to buy. I would have had to wait a little bit before the big profit. But you see everything's green, then you see the change of character, and then all of a sudden, boom, right after the change of character comes in, you're happy. It's that type of stuff that I enjoy with Lux Algo products. Because I'm not against just buying and holding and waiting for the money to eventually come to me. Like I said, I told you guys about buying altcoins 10 days ago. But altcoins were doing nothing 10 days ago. And now they're doing something. But I'm okay with just holding stuff. I'm a swing trader at heart. I guess that's the best way to say. But not everybody's a swing trader at heart. Swing trading is freaking... It's a different mindset completely from regular trading, or day trading, I should say. Like a lot of my friends that do day trading, they're going to be looking at the VWAP all the time. VWAP, VWAP, VWAP. And I'm like, I don't care about the VWAP. I don't care at all about the VWAP. Although, you know, day trading stocks, penny stocks especially, VWAP can be quite important. Oh, and now you're seeing Bitcoin take a little bit of a drop here. Hopefully we can try to hold this level of support here. Let's go back over to the 15 chart. You can even see the breakouts that happen right here. Boom, boom, boom. Everything looking good. Bought that this Black Friday. Oh yeah, there was a lot of good sales. I saw a lot of you guys bought a lot of TradingView Black Friday event things. Those are really good because it turned into Black Friday, into Cyber Monday. Those are some really good sales. And I like when you are able to buy sales for like a year-long subscriptions. It makes it so much easier because, you know, I bought the $200 premium Fair Desk one. So now I have, how do I do this? Not Fair Desk, a TradingView plan. Right? My current plan, oh, it doesn't say. But basically, yeah, instead of paying the $600 a year, I paid $200 a year. And I mean, boom, you know, nice and easy, no ads. It gives me some cool stuff here, I guess. But really, I have a lot of indicators I like to use when I'm trading with you guys. Like paying for it works out. Oh, we weren't able to hold it. Looks like we're going to consolidate. Still, remember, every time we break out of these highs, we do tend to consolidate like this. A little bit later, since we have broken out, it makes it a lot easier to have that next big pump, which I really do like. And hey, Booger, the chat was overwhelming here in 2020. Well, yeah, that's why I had members only mode where only members could talk because, remember, we haven't hit the level where there's tons of spam bots. We're just now getting into the spam streamers sitting back up. I saw a fake stream a couple days ago, yesterday actually, where there was like 100,000 people watching this fake stream where there was Michael Saylor talking about why you should buy Bitcoin and stuff. The fake streams are already popping back up. Earlier today, I was sharing with some friends that a couple of my streams had like 1,000+ people watching them because when that scam stream got turned off, all the bots got distributed to a whole bunch of other YouTube streams. So it inflated everybody's views. So yeah, definitely, it's definitely going to be a wild once the market really starts to go parabolic. You're not seeing the FOMO from the rest of the country though. You're not seeing that FOMO just yet. You're seeing FOMO from the crypto community, a lot of, you know, just finance community, kind of, but not so much really. You know, my grandparents aren't asking about Dogecoin like they were back in 2020. You know, there's not that thing happening. And hey, Kevin, loads of videos. We'll check them out for sure. Longer, detailed videos. What I love. Not many people do them because YouTube doesn't push them out as much. And they're very hard to keep people entertained. What I notice with people with my videos, they'll watch them for like a half an hour video. They'll watch like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes later on, and 10 minutes throughout like the rest of the week. So YouTube doesn't like that. They want you to watch the whole 30 minutes at one point, which is not how I structure my my content at all. Let's see. And hey, Ennis, I just checked out Doge on Mars a few minutes ago. If you rewind, you'll see it there. And hey, Verde Sauce, happy to see you back. Oh, I could really use some tacos right now. I honestly, sorry, Gus. I honestly don't think the trouble of maintaining a YouTube channel is worth the time and effort of what it pays. Unless you're getting millions of views a month, it's really not worth it. You know, it's hard. So, like, there are ways I can make money off of YouTube that'd be very easy. I get sponsors from, you know, different new tokens and stuff all the time. For like a 30-second shout out on a stream, they pay me like $500, okay? And if I did that like 3 times a week, it's a lot of money, even with the small amount of views that I have right now. But would I do it? No, because then, you know, my credibility would be shot. I could still probably pump it up, but a lot of the people I know here that have been here for a while, like you guys are probably like, what the fuck is Mike smoking right now? Like, I'm not watching this shit. And then you guys would move on as you should. But I would say the ways that I make money and that most YouTubers make money is we all partner with an exchange. All right, the exchanges may rotate over time. but those exchanges will give us commissions for the fees that you guys use while trading. So if you guys trade in, like, I don't know how much fees you guys incur, maybe 20 bucks in a day, maybe 50 bucks in a day, I may get like 50% of that. So if you trade and you have $50 of fees, at the end of the day or end of the week, I'll get to pay like 25 bucks or something like that. That's how I think most crypto influencers get paid, is they partner with some type of exchange. You have others like BitBoy who can get larger deals through like gambling sites and things like that, like Stake, I think it was called. But BitBoy lost his sponsorship when he got kicked out of his friend group, that company that he built up. And even Stake stopped their sponsorship of their company because all of a sudden, yeah, so Discover Crypto, right? So they have 1.1 million, 1.4 million views. This used to be BitBoy's channel, but instead of getting, you know, tens of thousands of views or even 100,000 views, now they're down to 5,000 views for every video, and they have 1.4 million subscribers. Okay, so if I go over here to Discover Crypto, go over here to Social Blade, let's check this out. Discover Crypto. Let me take a sip of water. You guys see this very fast. You see how the views have been going down quite a bit. This is from December 29th, 2022. So bear market, bear market, bear market. Implosion earlier this year when BitBoy Crypto lost everything. You know, the company went through this huge turmoil. They go from like 700,000 views a month down to like 100,000, down at one point to 36,000, now just to like 140,000. 140,000 views a month. And then you see me where yeah, I'm at like 500,000 views a month. You know, oh, there we go. So here, actually, it's boosted back up. Oh, because the market boosted back up. So that's 638,000 views per month. I'm at 506, but I don't have over 1 million subscribers. So, you know, a whole bunch of shit went down over there. But those are the type of channels that can make a lot of money. For me, I kind of like just the social aspect of crypto, to be honest. Like, I trade, I make money off of it. But I enjoy just the people that are around the crypto market. The people that kind of have a vision of the future. They're much more optimistic than regular traders and investors. And, you know, when I can, I try to go to events around cryptocurrency. So this may be in Seattle. This may be next year. In Las Vegas. I'm going to try to go to Bitcoin Nashville. I'm trying to figure out if I can get free tickets, because all of my influencer friends are saying I should not have to pay for tickets. So I got to figure out a way to get tickets. A potential sponsor for the channel, BitUnix, another exchange, they said if I could bring in like $1 million in volume a day, they'd fly me out to Dubai. But $1 million in volume a day is a freaking crazy. Right now with Fairdesk, I'm only bringing in like $15 million in volume every month. That's like, you know, you trade with leverage and it kind of goes up, you know. And, you know, $1 million per day is freaking wild, especially because they're not paying me. There's no real reason for me to talk about them and like, oh, you know, go talk about this and stuff like that. But yeah, it's crazy. But I think, I don't know. I got to feel if they pay me, I can put that money towards the stream. Because like I said, remember, my whole area is fucking trash right now because of the flood. And I kind of got this little area settled down for me. I'm going to go rent out that spot. So that money can be going towards renting out the spots. It's nice to keep my YouTube money separate from my investment money, so to speak, because the IRS doesn't like them kind of colluding, so to speak. Not colluding, but, you know, intertwined. So by keeping the YouTube business money separate, I think I should be able to do that. But I don't know. I have to see if that can actually give me some type of deal here in the future. And hey, Shitty Dripper, you know, I've been watching your charts. They've helped me make money. Respect. Hey, I appreciate it a lot. I've tried to have them set up so they're nice and simple, and so they can also balance that with your own technical analysis. So you can see, like, you know, what does Mike's chart say? Hey, it says, you know, his super trend says buy. You know, the change of characters are there. What does my chart say? They all say buy. That may just give you a little bit more confidence, and that's what I'm really hoping for. But yeah, it's I have all those charts set up so people can at least try to have a little bit better understanding. They're not going to be 100% perfect. I hope people understand that, but you know, they definitely can help, I think, with people who are maybe just on the fence about something. At least back to 15K viewers. I hope so. I mean, I'm going to be back up to talking a lot more and getting more energetic here as we go. I think it's just been like, I don't know, it's been a fucking, you know, rough year. And for crypto, for my personal life, all types of shit. I think as 2024 comes along, I'm just going to be much more active, much more hyper about everything. Not like crypto bro hyping, but definitely more hyped. And plus, next year I'm starting the cigar and crypto channel. That's going to be fun. I'm even going to wear some sunglasses for that. That's going to be me trying to pop out more personality-wise. It's not going to be the most, but I'll have to do. But I'll get my cigars out, like nice little cigars like this, and then I'll wear some sunglasses. I bought some sunglasses specifically for this. I don't know what they're called. If I go over to Finviz, I guarantee there's going to be an ad somewhere on this thing that's for sunglasses or for clothing. Ready? Oh, Xfinity Mobile. Okay, that was not what I expected to show up there because I don't use Xfinity. Well, I do, but only for internet. Phone? Nvidia's up today, other end's up today. Yeah, there's the close one I was expecting. Really, no sunglasses? Here, hold on. These are the sunglasses I bought for it. Is this it? No. I don't know how to find sunglasses. I'm really bad at sunglasses, and I got these sunglasses. There we go. Yeah. So I got these sunglasses. I own no pair of gold sunglasses. This is as flashy as I wanted to go. Here. Do you want to see something funny? Oh, I can't use this thing. Okay, hold on. That's my other monitor that's like trash back there, but I can't go with the picture mode. Update picture. Okay, upload. Let's go over here very fast to pictures. Camera roll. There we go. Okay. These are what these bad boys are going to look like on me. That's about as flashy as I could go. So, we'll see. Although paying $262 for glasses is incredibly crazy. I would not pay that much. I did not pay that much for these glasses. I'm pretty frugal when it comes to stuff like that. There we go. All right, Bitcoin's coming back down a little bit. We still see Bonk consolidating. I thought Bonk was going up a little bit more, but there you go. There's the daily chart for Bonk, still going up quite nicely. How's everything else doing? XRP, oh, XRP started to climb up a little bit more. Ape token still coming back down a little bit. Ape token's doing a little bit. Came back down, trying to pop. Did I? The Ape token thing, so I accidentally closed it earlier. It's up like $121. That's still fine. I guess the last, what was the last position? Yeah, so the Ape one I closed before, and actually it was up $1.84 profit. The last position besides that was down $60, and it was up 250, up 100, up 380 or something like that. So, I'll keep an eye on the Ape token one. I'm really hoping the Ape one takes off, but we'll keep an eye on it for sure. Wish I didn't mess it up by accident though. Okay. Anything else popping off right now? Shiba Inu, no. Dot. Oh, Dot's okay. Dozlon Mars looking okay. ENJ. Actually, we just highlighted ENJ on the watch list here. I'm hoping this one pops up even more too. FTM. So we're seeing a lot at resistance levels. It's basically, you got to wait for that breakout. Because I'm seeing a lot of 15-minute charts. You're seeing some bearishness pop from them. And I'm like, bearish, bearish. That's so a stable coin. Of course, that's not going to be doing it. Solana, bearish. Luna, bearish. STMX, bearish. So, they're still making moves. You can see STMX is still trying to pop. But STMX is something I love for a longer term hold for sure. So, I'm going to be watching that no matter what happens with it. if Dogecoin can reach 50 cents or higher, the stream will be back to 20,000 viewers again or 2,000 viewers again. Oh, I'm sure. That's why, you know, as crazy as it is, remember, I've kept that Dogecoin stream up for years now. I think I can proudly say I'm the longest Dogecoin streamer in the world because the stream's just been running for a while. The stream itself has been up and down over the years, but like only for maintenance because the, you know, the server goes down. But what do you call? I'm not going to give up on Dogecoin because, like, you know, the fad turned over. That stream has been on for a long time. It's my first one, Dogecoin and Bitcoin stream. So I can't wait to see where it goes, though. Yeah, if Dogecoin starts pumping up really quick here. Hopefully they're rolling these Bitcoin profits into alts. That's what I'm hoping for personally. That's why I keep on saying I'm going to start buying up and loading up on altcoins. Because, you know, even these drops with Bitcoin, it doesn't look that scary, right? I mean, this drop is about $329, about almost 1%. You know, as long as we're not dropping down to like $43,000 from $44,000 in like a matter of a minute, altcoins will be just fine. It's when we had those really drastic moves for Bitcoin where altcoins just freak out and they start plummeting 10, 20%. But that's what the stop losses are for. That'll help you guys out a lot just to have a stop loss. Michael, look up Ultra, one of the 12 crypto companies to partner with Unity Game Company. Ultra market cap is around 20x smaller than all the other partners. Ooh, okay, I'll look at that up. ALU. It's getting harder to drink that water because I got ice in there. Well, over the last few days, last few hours, it's definitely been pumping up here. Let's go to the daily chart. Oh yeah, this thing's been doing wonderful work here. Okay, so as far as this though, market cap is 1.6. No, that's not the market cap. 52 million. Oh, what is this? No, yeah, 52 million looks like. I mean, this thing pumped up quite a bit in 2021. It pumped up all the way to like 43 cents. This is definitely something I'd probably be looking to hop into as long as I can get an opportunity to get. Wait, what? What is with this? Am I zoomed in quite a bit? Oh, I'm zoomed at 175. That's why. Okay. But why is this? Was there an update while we were talking? Oh, this is ALU to W. Okay, that's why. Okay, so let's. There we go. Here's the real page. That was confusing. Yeah, $51 million market cap. It's on quite a few exchanges, mostly Gate.io, PancakeSwap. So I don't even have access to buy it yet. So a bit more, it looks like LA token, OpenOcean. So this thing really hasn't had an opportunity to get injected with a whole bunch of liquidity here. So yeah, I would say this, if you can find a way to get some, probably the easiest way, just going to be going through PancakeSwap. But I think if I go to Gate.io, don't I have to, will it give me like a little warning? Yeah. Gate.io, Gate.us. I don't think this is, oops, let's go back over here. I don't think Gate.us is open yet, is it? Yeah, Gate.us may not be available in your city yet, but we're working as quickly as possible to meet the to acquire the necessary licenses to operate nationwide. Please check back in soon. So what do you call it? They're not even open yet. So when it does become available, I'll let you guys know. I like the little sparkly things, like I'm moving stuff around somehow. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's very subtle. Oh, it's around the name only. But yeah, when this becomes available, I'll let you guys know. Oh, Bitcoin making a comeback here. Having a little bit of fun. Yeah, Bitcoin's trying to do something here. Okay. Well, I guess we can move this. Why not have another breakout, right? every single time we dip, the buyers just seem to want to come back in here. There we go. All right. But definitely something with a market cap like that, definitely in the past it's had of kind of going parabolic. I think it's a good choice. What are the best swing trading timeframes to use? Super confused on the timeframes I stick to. Oh, for me, I prefer to go to the daily, weekly, and 4-hour charts primarily. If you're looking for a precise moment to buy into a position, sometimes the 15-day moving average, 15-minute moving average can be good. But typically, daily, 4-hour, weekly is usually all I need to see in order to make a trade. Usually, if I'm doing a swing trade, I'm not like doing anything crazy high leverage like you might do with a day trade. So you can just kind of buy and just kind of waiting to see what happens next. That's usually the way I look at it. And then from there, you're looking for some type of oscillator to kind of match with your chart. For me, that's going to be something typical of a MACD, stochastic, and RSI, maybe even a stochastic RSI if you want to kind of peel those together. After that, fine tune them for swing trading. I made a video about that a few weeks ago about how to I can probably make another video, but basically using ChatGPT to fine tune your oscillators for your charts, it goes a long way to helping you guys make some consistent profits. And then after that, you just find the pattern that works for you. For me, it's been, a change of character or a breakup structure. Then you hop on top of that a MACD crossover, and then you're looking for maybe a stochastic crossover. Some people don't like to do that method. Some people will be looking for maybe some type of divergence on the MACD, and then maybe they'll be looking for something an average true range to be in the positive territory, or maybe they're going to be looking at something more like the I don't know. I mean, there's just so many different ways to trade. They could just be looking for a change of character plus a breakout plus a super trend, or a whole suite indicator plus a change of character and a stochastic. There's a bunch. You just kind of have to find the stuff that works well with you, and you just have to be able to understand what's going on in the market environment at the same time you're doing all this stuff. Like right now with AI, it's made everything just completely bullish, and so every opportunity you see for a breakout, horizontal, like a pattern breakout, basically, you're going to be hopping on board. But just to be safe, you might be looking for some of these stochastic indicators. So, see Bitcoin's going up right now, but if I just pull it off and I start going to something else, like a random stock, Nvidia has been something going crazy over the past few weeks, right? See a lot of consolidation, but what do you see right here? You see a breakout. Right, and you see that buying opportunity that's right there. So you see the breakout was right there, the MACD crossover is right here, the stochastic said to buy right here, the MACD said to buy right here, the breakout happened right here. Either one of those options, you're perfectly fine. The change of character is right here. Either one, you're fine. You're good. But if you wait for at least 3 of these things together, the breakout plus the MACD plus the stochastic, look at that swing trade. 1 day of profit, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Maybe you want to add on something here as far as a resistance level. You got a couple. One right there, and then one up here. They both have a little bit of resistance. I'm sure you could probably add on some Fibonacci levels or something similar to that, but for this one, it's just, it was making lower lows. Usually I want to play like that. And yeah, it's just, oh god, you're not using all this stuff for what's up here. Yeah, everything's just so ugly as far as Fibonacci levels. Ugh. But you get my point. There was a buy signal there, a buy signal for the MACD, buy signal for the stochastic, buy signal was the breakout, and it worked out perfectly. You could do this for a lot of different stuff. Tesla is an extremely hard thing for me to trade. And even then, the stochastic said to buy right here, the MACD said to buy right here. You wait a little bit, and boom, you're looking at some profits. It took a few days, though, so that's kind of the hard part. Which is why I don't trade Tesla as much, because this thing is a freaking nightmare for me to trade. Like, absolutely freaking nightmare for me to trade. I've made this known many times before. Me and Tesla, for as far as trading, I'm not the best expert on it, but those oscillators, they help me out a lot. Without those oscillators, I'd be doomed. Disney, buy, right? And pump we go up. We also had earnings. Normally I don't buy into earnings, but there it went. I was talking about buying because this is on a major Fibonacci level, on a multi-year Fibonacci levels. But you know, Meta, I guess Meta really hasn't been doing anything crazy. Breakout right there. It was too far away. You see how we were already green? We want to see it be a little bit closer. But you know, it still worked out a little bit, but not a strong trend here. Avgo, similar, not strong. Yeah, all the buy signals are right over here, not over here after the break structure. But even break structure still went up for a few days. So it all depends on how you have your chart set up. I've been doing this for, I guess what, I'm 29 years old. I'm not like ancient, but I've been doing this for like the last 5-6 years. So I pretty much have my strategy set up. I have videos on these strategies on YouTube, but they're not, like I said, they're not, I would say, they're not exciting videos. So YouTube doesn't share them with people because I'm not really hyper during them. I literally go through and I'm like, hey everybody, in today's video, we're going to be, I'm going to show you guys how to set up your charts for consistent profits. And then I'll go down slowly and explain everything, but it's not like YouTube is going to really push it out too much. Every now and again it does, but I would say it's very rare for that to happen. But I mean, it's there. You can see it happening, multiple different charts and stuff. It's just, you know, YouTube is a beast. I just don't understand yet, which is why I'm starting the crypto and cigars one, which I think I'll be more popular with the masses. And then later on this year and next year, I'm going to be doing a lot of, hey, here are my top 5 picks. You know, it's gonna be a formal video like what you see on some of these other YouTubers. Like, there's a, what's this guy's name? I always forget his name. Joshua Mayo. So here are these ones, like top 6 monthly dividend ETFs to earn. I've been watching his videos to try to get a sense, like his editing style and stuff. So I've been trying to watch them to get a better idea of, hey, this is what I need to do in order to get views. Because look, 1.7 million views, $1.2 million views, 1.2 million, 1.3 million, 1.2 million, 1 million. I'm trying to get that vibe, so it'll work along with my streams, along with my videos that I do. But I'm thinking that like I'm gonna have all my technical analysis videos just be for members, and then all those these types of videos will be for everybody, because YouTube does not even push out my regular content. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But yeah, 4-hour daily, weekly charts are usually the best ones to go for. And hey, Shooty Dripper, I've been looking for someone that does live trades just to learn a little bit. I'm new to trading, but it's not easy. It's not. I mean, the best thing that you can do is open up an account, and what you're going to be doing is just do paper trading for a while. Like I just opened up this trade a few minutes ago because I actually closed it a few minutes ago, but I was happy enough to open it back up, and it's still around the same price as before, although I guess it was down a little bit, so I lost some money. But you know, now it's up $277 and I'll see where it goes. But if I wanted to, I can do some type of trade like advanced close at 174.7, maybe 175, and be like, hey, close it. I'll lock in $260, and then from there, I have 270 something bucks for the rest of the day. Who knows? This one right here, I'm just kind of testing out a theory when it comes to Ape Token. It's not like the most important thing in my life. But I'm hoping that Ape Token can definitely go up higher tomorrow, because right now Ape Token is getting squeezed between a couple moving averages, daily chart, between the 200 and the 20. I'm hoping that by the end of the day I can close this position for a nice little profit for a day trade. But it's not popping up as much as I want to right now. But we'll see. I'm hoping it has just a whoosh, and then after that, a swoosh. And just joking about the last part. But then basically maybe tomorrow, the next day's day candle, it'll have another pop. But traditionally I like to be in now these types of trades really fast when I'm having more leverage. This trade over here is a 30x leverage. I don't like to be in swing trades with that type of leverage, unless it's Bitcoin. Bitcoin leverage doesn't really matter to me. I can be as high as 100% because I can do like a $100 trade or something like that. But typically, when it comes to me, I'll talk about my opinions and everything about a specific play, and then I'll of course open a trade if I feel so inclined. But I would say my friend Tom Crown, he also does a lot of live trading. I think it's fun to watch him every now and again. I don't really know too many live traders. If you guys see a lot of live traders, because I don't really live trade too much compared to other people, let them know, because I think the more people you guys watch on YouTube, I think the better. I'm not gonna try to keep you guys all to myself. Otherwise, I'd be streaming all freaking. I'd be streaming all day. There we go. But yeah, it as I think it was Gus that was talking about, it definitely does take a lot of work to do this YouTube stuff, which is why you guys don't see me streaming every day all day. It's why I'm like, I go to the park with Loki, or I'm going out and doing something, because I got my own life. I don't really spend too much money, I guess, but like I told you before, there are days when I go out and I spend $150 on oysters and crab and shrimp and rockfish ceviche and gooey duck sashimi, all types of random crap. But I can afford it, right? So it's definitely, you definitely have those types of days. But most of the time I'm just like, you know what I ate yesterday for lunch? This is what I consider my fancy lifestyle. You get a baguette from Safeway. It looks like this. It's like $2.79. It's like really, really cheap. Yeah, see that little baguette? Okay, with that baguette, you're gonna get some mozzarella balls in these little containers. Okay, and then you're gonna put it into your air fryer, baker, you know, a little machine thing. You're gonna drizzle some olive oil on top of it after you cut the sandwich in half. You're gonna put some matzo balls on there. You're gonna drizzle some oil on the top and the bottom pieces. Afterwards, you're gonna add a little strip of mayonnaise, like, you know, squirt bottle mayonnaise, a little squirt bottle of Dijon mustard. Then you're gonna add some spinach. You're gonna add some ham from a Costco pack of ham, and then you just broil it for about like 5-6 minutes. Open it up, nice and crunchy. Slap it on. Drink some water, some soda, whatever. That's my essence of being fancy. And it's not really fancy, I guess, but like, it's much better than just buying regular bread and then you just put, you know, spinach, ham, mustard, and Dijon on it. You go fancy with the mozzarella balls and the little drizzle of olive oil. Oh, it's amazing. And it only takes like maybe 10 minutes to prepare and make. But again, you know, some people don't have those extra 10 minutes. I can really, I don't know, I can just sleep in if I want to. I get to go to bed when I want to. You know, I'm not too reliant on YouTube to kind of get a living, which is nice. When I used to work corporate, I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm leaving at 6:30. I'm hopping on the train. I'm getting to Seattle at 8 o'clock. I'm rushing to get to the Uber to get to my office. Then I'm, you know, then I work, and then I take the Uber back to the train station. I take the train station back home, and I'm back home around like 6:30 or 7 o'clock at night. And, you know, I'm literally like away from my house from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. And I'm like outside the house for like 11, 12 hours a day. Could you imagine having a dog with that? No, I can't have a dog on that type of stuff. So, oh, this is a lot better lifestyle. Even with YouTube being like work, you know, I could take breaks whenever I need to. See, hey, do I have live stream charts? No, I don't have them for too many altcoins, mostly because nobody will watch them. I've tried, trust me. I test out new streams every now and again, but they really just don't take off. There's like one person watching. And I think that's just the way the natural market works out. So if I go over here to Bitcoin Live, you know, there's me, there's a Bitcoin Live chart and liquidation. I talk to this guy every now and again. He's nice. But, you know, you see, oh, look at all the scam streams. Holy shit. Look at that. 3 right there. All right. How do I find it? Oh, I don't have the live things section on here. There's some of my other streams. You know, most of the streams, they're only going to have like 20 like mine. But there are a lot. Can I scroll down? These all... Okay, this isn't going to be the best way to do it. There are a lot like this that have 3 people watching. A lot like this. 12 people watching, 10 people watching. Some of mine are like that too. There's not enough to justify it. In order to keep a stream up, it usually needs to have around 2,000 views a day for it to be like, not profitable, but I guess like just, I'm not like losing money left and right off it. Maybe in the future I'll do that, but what I've normally been doing is just those like that quad chart where it has like XRP and this and that. That's usually the way I tend to go, but maybe once we start getting into all-time high territories, I'll pop up another chart or something like that. But I don't exactly know actually how many charts I can have on YouTube at one time. Right now, because I'm streaming on this stream with you guys, I have 5 streams up on YouTube, and they conflict with each other. So one stream may take views from another stream and so forth. It gets difficult. Don't forget the fancy watch. I do have a fancy watch. It has diamonds in it. It was like a $400 watch. I think it's much cheaper nowadays. You know when you buy something at Macy's and it has like a massive sale? Like that. Like this ring costs more than that Macy's gold watch. It's not real gold though. I think it was like a Macy's gold watch. Let me go over here. Bloopity bloopity bloop. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, blah, blah. I can't pronounce the brand's name. It's a very simple watch. It's this one, yeah. Yeah, it's like $500 on sale for $371. I would assume it's like a $300, $350 watch, $400. Yeah, probably a $400 watch because they always sell it for like way less than that. But it's a nice watch. I wouldn't say it's like the classiest thing out there. I need to buy another one, but really, like, I've been getting into fashion lately. So I don't have it now, but I've been wearing more beads than watches, which has been definitely pretty interesting for me because I used to be a total corporate snob, watch. But now I'm like, I got my phone. I don't need to watch. And I'm not really meeting with the executive types as normal. And even when I meet with the executive types these days in the crypto world, they're not wearing watches. They're wearing beads and maybe an Apple Watch at the most, right? And hey, Verde Sauce. Yeah, I'm excited for that cigar show. I have some cigars coming to my house soon. They're according to UPS, yeah, they're on the way. They've been on the way for a while now, but I bought them during Black Friday, so I'm assuming they just backlog of everybody buying cigars on Black Friday. I got the 1926 Padron. Not 1, 2. Next song up. There you go. 1926 Padron series, 90th anniversary. That's the important part. The 90th anniversary of what I typically like. So I got 2 boxes of them. 2 5 boxes. I don't want to get a full box. The full boxes are out of my price range here. Yeah, a box of 10 is $235. Could I buy them? I guess sure, but do I want to buy them? No. Oh my god. Pack of 5 for $117 seems to work. And I got a box of this that's coming, and then I got the other box of the this is Natural, this is Maduro. Just think of a darker leaf for the red and a lighter leaf when it comes to the white ones. It's the darker leaf, lighter leaf right there. But yeah, so I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna toss them in my humidor. I probably won't smoke many of them, honestly. I'll let them age for like a year or so. But I'll probably smoke this cream one here for the first show of the new cigars and crypto thing. I just don't know how I'm going to format that one because I'm not going to really have guests on. So it's going to be me talking about a cigar, and then we're going to be talking about a crypto chart or some crypto things that we're looking at, and just kind of have a vibe with it. It won't be a stream. It'll just be like a half an hour or maybe 10 minutes to 20 minutes. 15 minute video where I'm smoking and kind of talking about stuff. I think that's the way to go. And I got to buy myself a nice ashtray over here as well. Thank God I live in my own house. That way I can actually smoke in it. If I lived in an apartment downtown, you can't smoke in here. My fire alarm would turn off the whole building's fire alarms, and it'd be wild. So here, money is worth it to block out the haters. There is a lot of haters out there. My story is always, I was a big Dogecoin streamer, and I told a lot of people I'm selling half of my Dogecoin at 50 cents, and I got a lot of hate for it. In hindsight, wow, I was happy to sell my Dogecoin at 50 cents, but at the time, people were just like ravenous for Dogecoin. Like anybody that sold was not a diamond hand and all that type of crap, and I'm like, but I made money. I thought that was the most important thing. I just didn't make enough money. I guess that's the way they saw it. And Mr. Kelly, can I share the settings for my MACD and RSI? My RSI settings don't really change too much either with the MACD. The MACD settings I think I have right now are probably just your standard 1226. Yeah, 1226.9. Yeah. The stochastic one is a little bit different. The stochastic setting on the bottom right here, those ones are 21, 5, and 5. If you want to see how I did it, if you go to my page, or maybe it might be easier to search for it. AI trading strategy, maybe? I don't think, no, I said strategy. What the? I don't know if my video is actually ranked here. No, it's not. Oh, there it is. Yeah. If you type in strat. Why does it keep doing that? Okay. But AI trading strategy, if you see my face there, I put up the video this month, it looks like. Yeah. Perfecting a day trading strategy with ChatGPT, $500 per day, hashtag AI. Basically, what I did in this video is, oh, snipe. I don't want to watch an ad. I forgot. Let me just go over here. Basically what I do, and I won't talk too much about it, but I go to ChatGPT and I pretty much just give you a couple prompts in order to fine tune some stuff. So like if you go over here to the description, here's a prompt, right? A follow-up prompt and a bonus. And then at the end of it, the prompt is, can you explain what each parameter I am changing does so I can have a better understanding of using them to increase my profits? So I think this is a golden video right here. I know it doesn't have many views, but I think it's a good one. I'd recommend it a lot. But for the stochastic one, the only one I've really changed, it's 2155. What I've done is I've added a lot of lag, because your typical stochastic indicator will have a lot of noise in it. And I tried to make sure when I do see those crossovers happening in the oversold territory and the overbought territory, they have some oomph to them. So if you're looking at, look at this stochastic right here. Let me add another stochastic on with the basic settings. You see that noise right there? I don't like it. Was Bitcoin doing anything crazy? It was having swings, but it wasn't something worth that type of noise, right? And you can see it did give you a better buying signal down here, but the noise right there is just killing me. It's just too much noise. This one right here, I think did okay for the small move that we had over there. I know you guys can't see it all too much, but you know, look at this sell signal here. There was a sell signal here, but the noise, like it told you to buy right here again, because that spike happened, and then it crossed over. It's just too much noise. Calm. Easy. Remember, I got ADHD. Nice, easy. Oh, that's something right there. That's something I see. You know, sell signal right here. You got a sell signal right here as well. But again, the noise that happened afterwards, it told you to buy right here. I'm not buying right here. What's the point? I'm buying maybe because of a support level, but that's pretty much it. The MACD was still very red, right? All that noise right here. I want to see less crossovers, basically. Less crossovers right here. A buy signal right here. That would have ended up very badly if you held on to that. And I'm a swing trader. So this is designed swing downward, buy upwards, swing downward. That makes sense? If you're a day trader, you might be a little bit okay with using this type of typical stochastic. Still a lot of noise, right? So you can see a buy signal here, but a buy signal here. Both are working fine. MACD doesn't tell you to buy to right there. Stochastic isn't in the oversold territory, so I'm filling up like, okay, this still has more room to go up. Or if you're looking at the typical stochastic, like, you know, it's telling me I'm really close to the top here, when in reality, you're not close to the top. You're in fact having a breakout. Things looking good. But But like, again, there are people who really do like the typical stochastic with the 413 settings. Maybe even the 433 settings are pretty good when it comes to the case smoothing. But see how it kind of fixes things up a little bit more, a little bit better. For me, I lag it up, lag. And that makes it easier for me, especially because I'm a swing trader at heart, and I like to have those. Whoa, I know what's happening right now. Oh, I know what's happening as it goes up. I have more confidence in my positions like that. But even just, again, making it 14.33, it still works out fairly well. Just, again, me, myself, and I'm much more of a swing trader, so that's my personal choice. But when you watch that video and you go through the list and you kind of make your own settings, you can legitimately go tell ChatGPT, hey, these settings are too much lag, too little lag. Can you help me? It'll like you can say it lists me, give me 5 settings I can test out. You test out all 5 of those, so it's not like you're not doing any work here, but test out 5, see which one works for your specific chart, and then from there you're good to go. All right. Since Bitcoin wants to consolidate, I'm probably going to scale out of this position right here and just do an advanced close of 174, 175, 174.5. Confirm. It's pushing it down a little bit. Trade should be out here pretty soon, because I'm about to end the stream here and I don't want to have the thing open if I'm not going to be at my computer. There we go. Is that fine? Okay. Yeah, so a couple $100 profit for holding for an hour. Somehow I think $200 an hour is going to be just fine for me. But basically, guys, watch Bitcoin as it consolidates a little bit longer. Computer guy says it's on Mexi. Oh yeah, there you go. What's right here? Major pullback with Bitcoin. It's hard to say, Ken. I'm not going to even try to pretend like I know. Maybe if we get up towards $48,000 to $50,000, you can see a pretty seismic pullback there. Right now, I think the pullback is going to have to be more with news and not so much with the technicals, which is the worst thing for a trader, because we're just going to have to wait for a crash, buy into the crash, and then wait for that momentum to kind of slow down. So you might even just wait for the crash to happen, do your first buy at the crash, wait for the momentum to shift on the MACD and stochastic or RSI, and then start not doubling down, but dollar cost averaging into it and waiting for the next move up. But right now, it's very hard for me to tell you that when exactly we're coming back down. If you're looking for like we're gonna need to have a consolidation level, 48,000 seems to be that level. 48 to 50 is what I'd actually preferably say. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. And hey, Lemon GF, I appreciate you watching that video. It definitely does have its perks. I need to make more videos like it for different oscillators. But I gotta have some time for that. I'll probably try to. I got a lot of stuff to do this weekend. I just got a new crypto wallet to test out too, and I'm really excited to try that one out. It's at my grandparents' house though, so I had to go, I'm taking my grandparents out to dinner this Sunday, to a place called Wooden City in downtown Tacoma. So that'll be nice. And I think I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the box there. And then I'm going to make a review video for you guys to say, hey, let's check out this crypto wallet. They're not paying me to do it. They just sent it over. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take a look at it. Free publicity for them. And I got a free wallet to test out. I love looking at wallets. Not fancy at all, but quick and delicious. Exactly. Yeah. So for that sandwich. Yes. Is live trading allowed on YouTube? I've seen it happen all over the place. I think the rule against it would be that maybe by trading, I'm manipulating the markets because I have access to you guys who could also buy everything that I'm buying, if that makes sense. But honestly, it may be, but I've seen a lot of people take trades. So I don't know. Maybe it's a rule that just isn't enforced too often. We'll have to, wait and see. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Bitcoin is still tearing it up right now. It's 2:30 right now. I need to take a break. I need to get some lunch in myself besides all this water I've been guzzling. I'll take a look at for a walk. You will see me later on tonight. You'll see me sometime around 6 o'clock, so like 4 hours from now, 3.5 hours, 4 hours from now. And then we'll see if I was stupid to sell my ADA at the end of the stream or if I should have been holding it. I sold ADA for 174 something, 175 something. So we'll see. But I'll see you guys a little bit later. Thank you guys so much for watching, and then we'll see if Bitcoin's still pumping out and breaking out, because these breakouts are going to be very, very important for where altcoins go over the next few days. Hopefully, they continue moving higher.